All right, guys. Thanks so much for hopping on our call tonight. This is our Team Be Fit, Be Free um, call for your coach. Now what? Like, how the heck do you even get started? I just wanted to thank you guys all for coming on, and then also just congratulations for making this decision to be a coach with us, to join our team. I'm proud of you for taking like this stand in your life to make things better for you and your family, because that is what really this is going to bring you guys. So first, I just want to say that this is advice that was given to me in the beginning, and I think it's the one thing that I've held on to all career of my coaching, all 15, 16 months of it. And it was that you treat this like it's an internship. Commit to giving it 1 year. And that probably sounds like scary. And I thought, holy crap, my upline is nuts. She wants me to do this for a whole year. But you really need to give it a whole year to learn the business, to understand it, to grow it, and to figure out like how to love it. Because ultimately, like when you do get into it this far after a year, it's like your little baby. Like you do love it. It's just like when you pump up a well, like you got to keep pumping even though you don't see the water right away. That's like a really good analogy that's always stuck with me. You just got to keep going and the effects will produce. So it's not about testing it out and seeing it, we are testing it out and seeing if it's right for you. And you always have the right to say it's not, and it just doesn't fit. But I just ask that you give it a year and you commit to what you can do, the time you can put in, and see it through, and then make the best decision for you from there. If you succeed in this business, it's going to be you who creates that success and not your upline. So not me, if I asked you to be on this call, not Molly, not Carrie, not Anne. So we are going to work with you, and we are going to, give you every resource that we have to let you hit the ground running, to, make this a productive business for you. But in the end, if you fail, it's going to be on you guys that creates the failure. And I don't say that to sound mean or to sound harsh, but it's just the way it is. Like, we all have to do certain things. I don't do things that, one of the other coaches just benefits from, that one of the other coaches just benefits from. We all have to do the same things each day to keep it growing. So like I said, we're here to guide you, but we can't do it for you. Okay. Our job and I wrote down notes, so it sounds like I'm reading, but I just want to make sure I give you guys everything I've been thinking of that's on my mind. So our job's as your sponsors. So whoever you signed up with as your coach, we're here to help you become independent in this business as quickly as possible. Basically, you're on this call because you've decided you do want to grow this business into something. Doesn't necessarily have to be a six-figure earner, doesn't have to be, taking over a job, but you want to create some sort of other income for yourself and for your family, or have the freedom to travel, pay off debt, pay for childcare, without having to go into debt, things like that. So do you guys all agree that, becoming as independent as possible or as quickly as possible I hope you would agree that it's like the best thing for you guys. We're not just shoving you out there to the wolves, but we're going to be here every step of the way, but we're going to ask that you guys do your own thing too. There's going to be ups and downs. There is definitely going to be goals that you set that you don't reach. I think every goal that I've ever set, I've missed. And I don't say that because I'm a failure. I just say that because, I kind of set big, scary, hairy goals, we call them sometimes. And, if I miss a huge, scary goal, it doesn't make me feel as bad in the end because I know I put the effort in. But if I only set like a minor goal and get there with minor effort, it doesn't feel as good. So even if I put a huge, scary goal ahead of myself that might sound unrealistic, but I work towards it, the reward from working towards it is going to be better regardless if you hit it or not. So in your bad times, because you're all going to have them, in your ups and downs, if you aren't calling us, aren't, communicating with us, it's happened to me too. And I don't reach out because I don't know what to do. But if you're not, we need to know how you guys want to, how you want us to move with you. We need to know if you want us to leave you alone or if you want us to be persistent and remind you why you decided to coach. Because it does take consistency. It's not just going to be a few couple weeks and you're going to hit the ground like steady running. There's ups and downs all the time, even for me. So I would assume that you're all here because you're ready to make this into some sort of business lifestyle for you and your family. And to me, that would mean you do want me to, kind of hold you accountable to your business goals, which I'm totally fine with. We just need to know. And then, make sure that you're a product of our products. No one likes to be sold to, and you've been sold to, I'm sure, with something, leggings, bracelets, purses, bags, whatever, where you just get added to random groups and you're asked to like join and buy something. And that's fine. And I have no problem supporting, my friends who have small businesses, but I like to know that it did something for them. And that's why Shakeology and our Beachbody programs, I don't feel icky when I ask someone to try it because I know exactly what they did for me. So if you're going into this and you've had a transformation, then you already know you believe in it. If you're just starting, but you want to get into the coaching with it right away too, give the programs your all. You have to be committed to it if you're going to ask other people to do it with you and it to be genuine and to sincerely help them. Okay, so so for some of you on the phone, this will be hard, but I'm going to screen share, but I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing. And if somebody can't see something, just type it in the chat box for me below. But I'm going to screen share. I'm taking you guys to our, what we call back office. So what you would do is teambeachbody.com, sign into your account. And when you go in there and you hear us all the time talk about our back office, where we do the bulk of our coaching work, you go to the coach tab, coach online office, and then this is what brings up what we call our back office. It's going to give you everything you need, your coach ID, who your sponsor is, how to reach them, who your Star Diamond coach is, and how to reach them if you need further help. It's going to give you, on the right side, this coach breaking news, which should kind of be popping into your back office once a day anyway. But these breaking news, they're just little general tips. You can read them real quick in less than 30 seconds, but super important because it's all this stuff that you need to either pass on to your clients and customers or that you need to know about the business. You will see this box right in the center that talks about your Success Club qualification, and you're going to hear us talk about Success Club a lot. Success Club is the benchmark that our company has set forth for us to kind of use as a guide if our business is growing consistently each month. So what they say is that we hit at least Success Club 5 a month and run a challenge group every month, and we're being a product of the product, then you will consistently see positive movement in your business. Now, what is Success Club 5? That pretty much means you helped 3 new people each month start a fitness journey with Shakeology. That's it. So 3 new people a month would mean that your business in a year is steadily going to move forward. People help more than that. People shoot for the 3, but when I started out, it was let me hit Success Club 5, and that's my non-negotiable. Like if I want to make something of this, see income, see growth, that's what I got to do. So from there, I just want to show you also how to get to the FAQs, because this is where a lot of people have. If you have any questions about an event, about a product, about Shakeology, about a term that you don't know about that we use, such as Team Cycle Bonus, things like that. When you go to the main login page, at the very top it says Help and FAQs. And when you go there and you click Coach FAQ, you can literally type in any word and it will pop up with a cajillion answers or anything that closely relates to it. So that is going to be your first line of, where you go when you have a question. After you check there and you're not sure, you can go to our team page. And I'll show you that in a second too, but most of you should already be plugged into it. The only other thing I want to show you on here in our back office, because we do have this video in our team page that you can go to yourself and see more. But in the back office, this is important because we all need to get paid. And I don't want you guys to be like me, and the first week you got paid, you get a check in the mail and they take like a few dollars off of it because they mailed it to you. So you go to My Business and then all the way down to My EFT Management. And there you can change it from a paper check to your bank account. So go ahead, do that right off the bat. Regardless if you think you're getting paid this Thursday or not for anything, because you just want it to be ready. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing there. And I just want to show you the team page as well. Can you guys see when I go to a different internet page? Yes, okay. So on Facebook, most of you guys should be plugged into this, but Team Be Fit, Be Free. That is if you are signed up with me, our team. If you are signed up with one of the coaches that I am their coach, you are also a part of our team. And I'm happy to have you guys here. So everybody should be here. This is where our minds go. It's where all of the info goes. We talk like through this page daily, and it's just our coaching like portal where we just say what we need to, get help if we need to, just recognize people, but make sure you get plugged into our team page. And okay, so then I'm just going to say a little bit about the compensation. Some of you should maybe already know, but maybe you don't. You get paid 25% commission on any product that you sell. So anything from a challenge pack all the way down to, the Fix8 cookbook or a shaker cup. You get 25% commission on all of that. You get bonuses when you rank advance and when you start building a team underneath of you. So that is where residual income comes into play. And if you are looking at this long term and for more income, then you do want to think about building a team to have those residual forms rather than just always solely being based off your commission each month. Another big thing we do is called inviting, which probably already sounds scary. But I just want to tell you guys a little bit about how you can do it from where you're at now as beginners. Well, I feel like I'm a beginner too, so whatever. But where you're all at now, how would you go about inviting? Make a customer list. So this is not to make you feel like salesy or anything like that, but just write down a list of like 10 to 20 people that you know could benefit from one of our fitness and nutrition programs. We all know 10 to 20 people that could benefit for their health for this. So you just write their names down. I would suggest that you start talking to them. If they are people that you used to work with, if they are people that you currently work with, their friends, family members, just have a conversation. You don't have to just go up to them and be like, hey, I know you could use the 21-day fix. Do you want to join me? No, talk to them, just what's been going on in their life. Did they just move? Did they just have a baby? How's your old job that you're not at anymore? Things like that. And then as your conversation evolves and you become closer again, you will eventually fall into the what have you been up to? I've been seeing your posts, et cetera, et cetera. And then that's like gives you the way to go in to talk to them about it and invite you to do it with you. Another way that's not so scary is just by sharing your results in a transformation post on social media. They get a lot of traction. People like to see the side-by-side photos. So if you haven't done one of them and you've done a program, I would highly suggest think about doing that. And as much as it's scary, just go hit send and then go to our team page and tell us you did it. And then we'll all go to your post. We'll all like it. We'll all comment. And everyone will see that you have a crap ton of people backing you up because you did awesome. So that's what you got to do. Let's see. Okay, talked about that. Striking up combos. I honestly, I just like to go and through my newsfeed, not get caught up in it, not get lost, but just look at the first few posts that I see from people and see what's going on and go to their profile page. Like I just realized somebody that I used to live near in grade school is having a baby, and she's going to be due the same day that Bryce was due. So I just struck up a conversation with her in a private message about how kind of cool that was that we would have the same maybe birthday of kids. And we talked from there, and she got into our 7-day clean eating group this week, which is awesome. She's pregnant and she's going for it. Okay, so then another big thing that is scary, not scary, but I want you to think about finding your frog. There's a book called Eat That Frog, and what it talks about is there's something out there that scares the crap out of all of us, that we will do anything but that one thing because we don't like it that much. So whatever that is for you in this business, you will figure it out quickly. But whatever that is for you, you need to make that your frog in the morning for breakfast, and you need to just do it and move on. So if that's personal development and you just, for whatever reason, cannot sit for 10 minutes and read a book or listen to a podcast, wake up an hour earlier, and while you're in the shower, turn on a podcast. There's your 10 minutes and you're done. If you just cannot invite, it scares the crap out of you, message your upline and we'll give you some easy ways to invite. Happy birthday messages are perfect first thing in the morning. Just commenting on other people's posts, and like I said, reconnecting. Not anything about a challenge group at all, just about life. So find your frog and do it first. Let's see. So that's it for my spiel. The only other thing that I would suggest is at this point in your business, you listen to our national wake-up calls, and you're going to be like, I don't have time for that. But they're every Monday at 11 a.m. You can either download the Team Beachbody podcast or call in. But here's the thing. Obviously, Monday at 11 a.m., we're all either working or, with kids, whatever. It replays nonstop as soon as the recording goes up. So there's a recorded line, there's a transcript put in the archives, you can read it on the beach, wherever you are, I don't care. If you're folding laundry, play the replay, but you should make that a non-negotiable for your week as well, listening to our national wake-up calls. And I used to think about it as I don't really have anything in common with these people because they're all top coaches. Some of them are $1 million earners. And then when I started listening to them consistently, I kept hearing the same thing. It's just about doing our vital behaviors. It's how you did them, or it's how they did them, how they got started, which is the way we've all gotten started with a program. So they just tell their story and it relates in so many ways. They give you tips and tricks on how to invite, how to post to social media. They're very, very beneficial. So I suggest that as well. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to screen share is just a little slideshow. It's very quick because I've kind of already talked about a lot of it, but just so I make sure I don't skip anything. Okay. Okay, so I talked about finding your answers to your questions in the FAQs in the back office. And I don't tell you to go there first and not reach out to your upline coach because, we don't want to help you. That is not the case. But we all work at different times of the day. And I can guarantee you will find it so much faster if you check the FAQ first than rather posting and waiting for us to get back to you. Because when you're asking a question, that's when you're working. And I want you to be productive while you work and not have to sit around and wait for an answer. So FAQs. If you don't get an FAQs, team page, tag your sponsor in it, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. All right, so skip that for now. Confidence. If you guys are like me, you're like, I have no idea what to do with this. I have no confidence in myself. Actually, maybe you're not like me. That's, you guys should definitely be way better than that. But this is scary, and it's, people see it as a pyramid scheme, and they're going to be like, oh, she's another one of those coaches and all this stuff. And that's what I thought for like the first 6 months that I ever heard about Beachbody. I stalked coaches like crazy. I thought, why are they sharing their income? I thought, why are they posting pictures of their abs? Like, I would never, ever do that. And then I realized, I didn't realize until I did a program, just what you get from this. Like, not just great, amazing health and, life-changing results, but support, friendships, team that are like out of this world. So be confident in that. You're going to probably say, well, there's no way I can even have my own team because I don't even have a challenger yet. But, think about the confidence, think about the team, think about what your coach did for you, and you can just share all of that with people that you talk to. Share the real stuff. Obviously, you can't share that you're in the $1 Million Club because none of us are. So I wouldn't even want you to reference another coach like that. I want you to talk about what it's done for you and what it's doing for you. So be confident, share your story often. A lot of people are nervous to post on social media, but you just gotta this is what I say. I literally had no friends when I started this, so I had nothing to lose. I really honestly didn't. I probably had 200 some friends on Facebook, and I never posted, and they were all people that, I was either family with or some people I went to high school with. That's it. And I was like, I guess I got nothing to lose if they don't like what I'm posting, because most of these people I don't see or talk to much anyway. But really, now it's kind of the same, but a little different. I really have nothing to lose if I put my story out there 4 or 5 times a week, my transformation side by side, because people don't see them. The odds that everybody in your friends list sees each post you make a day is about less than 10% chance. I can tell you right now that I have no idea what, even though I've been on Facebook 3 or 4 times today, I have no idea what Molly posted, no idea what Ann and Carrie posted. I didn't see it. I'm not sitting there scrolling. It didn't come up in my feed if it wasn't the first 1 or 2 things. So just don't be afraid you're going to annoy people. It's going to get to the point where your story is going to reach the right person at the right moment, and that's all you need. And that's all that matters, because I feel like all of you that are here, you saw someone else's post just at the right time. And that's why you all decided to make a lifestyle change. So think about it that way. Announcing that you're a coach. So posting about your transformation, posting that you are going into this, like a new round of the fix or whatever, if you haven't had a transformation yet. And, tell people that you would love for support from your family and friends while you make healthier habits and, commit to eating better over the next couple weeks if you haven't yet. If you've already had your experience, post about it. I caution you on changing your bio information to anything Team Beachbody, Beachbody Coach, things like that, because then people will see that right away and they'll just be like unfollow. So don't do that. And let's see. Next thing, setting up your website. So everybody that is a coach gets a website through Beachbody, regardless if you just signed up for the discount or if you are all in. We all have it because we all pay that $15.95 a month, but there's no way to discern who's not going to use it and who does. So we just all have to pay it. But this is your storefront, guys. This is where you're sending your clients. So you need to go and set that up. So basically you log in, you go to my account at the top, and it'll have like a bio information, fitness programs you've done. It'll ask you for before and after pictures. You want that all set up. That way people can see it when they go to your profile or when they go to your site, to purchase a program or check it out. We did the Coach Online back office. I showed you that. So what do you post about? You post about your life. So you're doing a workout every day, you post that you did your workout. If you had, ice cream after dinner and you shouldn't have, but you did, you post about it because you're real and nobody likes perfect. If you, post something motivational each day. So if you read something in your personal development that you feel like you can post, or if there's just a quote out there that you love, there's a ton of quotes and stuff on Pinterest, whatever. I would suggest using quotes that don't have the stock like Team Beachbody, 21 Day Fix, things like that. Just, plain Jane motivational. Utilize your Transformation Tuesdays and Throwback Thursdays to show the old you versus the new you. And if you want, tag us in your posts. That way we can, give you props and shout out to you. Sunday nights is key time when people are online, they're just chilling out after the weekend. That's when it's a great time to post about the coaching opportunity. And like I said before, you're all like, I'm just starting. I'm not going to have a team yet. I can't post about that. But you know what? When I first did that, I didn't know what to post. And I posted about how I didn't have friends in my first challenge group. I felt like I had friends forever from that group. So that's what I posted. I posted the next month when I paid for groceries for the month and our huge ass Costco bill. That's what I told people happened in the second month of my coaching. So, whatever it is that it did for you, somebody paid off more their student loans 1 month than they could prior to coaching. You just tell that, and you tell what it genuinely has done for you. And oh, shoot. Okay. So that's it. I know you guys on the phone couldn't see the slides or me in the back office, but in the team page, like I said, there is a video. If you go to the search tab in our team page and type in back office, getting started, you'll see the video pop up and you can watch it, and it will guide you through pretty much everything I just kind of went over. And I could see. Oh, sweet. Thanks, Christina G. I didn't realize that. Okay, cool. People could see it. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a challenge. By tomorrow night, 24 hours, because I don't want it to be forever out and then we forget about it. By tomorrow night, if you can, so if you are you've already had a transformation, could you post a Transformation Tuesday, a before and after photo? You know, what you did, the results you got, how you feel, what you maybe disliked, but what you overcame. And you don't have to say the 21-day fix or hammer and chisel or whatever. You can say this at-home fitness program I did, 60-day, regimented program that someone told me what to do, eat my right portions, eat, the right amount of food groups. So you can kind of take out the coach terms, but post about your transformation and tag your sponsor. That would be your assignment for tomorrow. If you have not had a transformation yet, like you haven't done a program yet, it's no big deal. But what I would love for you to do is to message your sponsor by tomorrow night with 10 names of people you would consider asking them to join you in your 21-day journey that you're going to be taking. And then we will help you figure out how to do that from there. But we need those 10 names, and, you need to strike up conversations with them, or, you need to make a post that you're going to be doing that, and you want to ask for your friends and family support along the way. So don't be like, my mom, where she brings over like Sweet Melissa's all the time. It's like this fancy bakery around here. And I'm like, you can't do that. But, post something that people will understand you. And then from people who like that, from people who have commented, you can reach out to them, or we can reach out to those 10 people and be like, so I don't know if you saw this, and we can go into your story, what you're going to be journeying to do, and ask them if they have any interest in doing it with you for more accountability and more support. So share your transformation or 10 names of people you would like to ask to join you on your journey. And that is all. Does anybody have any questions? It's kind of fast and probably a lot, but it's kind of the short and sweet. So if there's no questions, after tonight, tomorrow morning, what I'm going to do also is everyone who is on the call, you're going to want to get plugged into our next Coach Basics training. We just finished one a few weeks ago, and we don't necessarily run them monthly. We do them dependent on what the team needs at the time and things like that. But I would like to get you guys the template for that so you can go through it at your pace. And once you've watched the videos, started implementing, then you can go from there with your coach, and getting ready to pretty much run a challenge group. That would be the next step. And all of that is kind of in that Coach Basics training. So I don't want to post it in the team page, but I will message everyone. I will message my coaches the training document, and they can get it to their coaches that are on this call. And you guys can do it from there and figure out with your sponsor, what you need to get back to them with, so on and so forth. Because that would be your next step. All right. So any questions at all? No? Okay. You guys are the best. You never have any questions. I guess I talk way too much.